What is up, beautiful people of the internet? I'm Wesley.
I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Wes and Steph.
And guys, today we are on the green team, if you don't see, in honor of Mr. Anthony Padilla. Not really. I don't know why I said that. But we're reacting to Anthony, and I'm excited, so I don't need to make sense. We love reacting to Anthony. You guys have really enjoyed our reactions to him. And so we thought we would do another one for you. So today we're reacting to I Spent a Day with Famous YouTube Animators.
Yep. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I am still pregnant. We have not had the baby yet. I am officially overdue. So 10 months pregnant. It's really fun.
Stephanie really wanted to take inspiration from all of your packages that USPS did not get you in time.
Oh, they're late. We're
late. But this one is going to be featuring TheOdd1sOut, Jaiden, SomethingElseYT and Illymation. We've reacted to TheOdd1sOut and Jaiden, I think, a couple times on the channel, but it's been a while. I don't know anything about the other two creators, and I don't think either of us really knows that much about the animation side of YouTube, and especially not like on the creator side what it takes to do it. So I'm super excited. Anthony always asks the best questions.
Let's go.
Back in the early days of the
We're old enough to remember
user-created
those.
animation struggled to
We were
find
three.
footage. If you wanted someone to see an animation online that you had made, you generally had to upload it to your own website, which proved difficult for most people. But in 1999, Newgrounds.com.
You don't remember that? You don't remember like people uploading it to their own websites?
No.
Really?
No.
Really? I remember watching
and
videos.
People finally had a place to share their animations, which inspired thousands of young artists to take a crack at animating.
Salad fingers still
I was
creeps
one
me
of
out.
these people that thought they were going to grow up to become a famous animator.
Really?
I was very, very wrong. I'll get to that later. But it wasn't until...
I mean, let's be fair. I feel like Anthony Padilla not growing up to be a famous animator isn't that wrong.
He grew up to be a famous YouTuber.
He's just in a slightly different niche, right?
Fairly recently, that animation was actually given an opportunity to shine to its brightest potential. Thanks to YouTube's accessibility and its thousands of extremely talented animators, animation has basically defied YouTube's algorithm and has taken off at an unprecedented speed, giving life to a thriving community of some of the hardest working and most positive people on the platform. My name's Anthony Padila.
Do you guys watch a lot of Animator YouTubes?
I'm curious too.
Yeah, let us know, because we've watched some that we like.
We really, it's interesting because you would think like animation would be the least personality dependent niche on YouTube.
It's actually the most. You have to bring the most personality, I feel like.
Because it's like it's all just your personality. It's almost like similar to being a faceless YouTuber, which we reacted to in some ways, right?
Yeah, and today I'm going to sit down with some of these people to learn exactly what it takes to be a famous YouTube
His hair is
animator.
fabulous. I can't get over it.
It's just perfectly coiffed, right?
Yeah. Those curls.
Hi, Jaiden.
Nice to meet you.
What happened? I'm dead.
Wow.
James.
How's it going, Anthony?
We've watched him.
We've watched Jaiden too.
Billy.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, who's here for the chaos? I'm here for the chaos.
She seems cool.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I need a poop. Thank you so much for coming out and teaching me a little bit about the wondrous world of YouTube animation.
Thanks for having me in your bedroom.
So how would you describe what it is that you do on YouTube?
Oh, I just draw cartoons and people kind of just watch it. YouTube animator.
I think it's so funny because of the animators I have seen, they are exactly how you would expect them to be if you've watched their animations. And like you said, it's almost like in a weird way, the animations are the most pure distillation of their personality and essence.
Yeah.
It's difficult to explain why that is, even more so than like vlogging and people being on camera.
I don't know. I wonder if they had the same personalities as people who used to draw comics in the newspaper.
Ooh.
You know, like how similar is that?
I make cartoons.
I draw on a computer and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess.
There's a big debate if what I do or what we do is animation because it's not frame by frame or anything. But I always don't care about what the definition is.
You seemed ashamed to call yourself.
No, I'm not ashamed, but it's like, I know some people would be like, it's not animation, it's animatic. And it's like semantics, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before I did YouTube, I would just
Easy for him to say that. He's like, I'm racking in millions of dollars. I do not
Does
care.
it matter what it is?
I just
People
see the
like
dollar
it.
sign. Yeah.
animate like on pencil and paper.
Yeah.
That's how I see myself as an animator, but I think YouTube Animator itself is its own special thing.
How did you come up with your YouTube username?
It's SomethingElseYT. When I was younger, I was growing up around sort of like kind of poopy people. And yeah, poopy people.
I started working for this Minecraft channel back in like 2014 called IS Cupquake.
when I was 16,
Okay.
I was creating a Tumblr account. It's back when they had porn on Tumblr.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Cruel and God.
The people around me were just
Good
basically telling me
timeline.
that basically I'm nothing. You know, I eventually came up with the name SomethingElseYT because not only am I something, but I'm something else.
And the YT stands for?
Just whatever you want, man.
YouTube?
You're
I mean, yeah.
I was like too embarrassed to have anything with like a nickname because if I told people outside of YouTube my nickname, I think it'd be like really cheesy and weird.
like Foxy Tiger Babe.
Yeah.
So, Illymation. No S. No S.
Illymation.
Illymation. Yeah, it was my first name and animation. It's
Yeah,
more
also
understandable.
it's ill.
It's the illest.
So I was making a comic with.
This is so different than the other.
This is very
This is so
different.
much like chiller, and I kind of like it, but it's interesting because I was expecting with the other I Spend a Day With series, we've reacted to
They're
people
much
with
more
DID
formal.
and faceless YouTubers, and both of them were very, like you said, formal, thoughtful, insightful, and
Not-
really like digging in and being like, so how did that make you feel? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's almost like watching, not a therapy session, but it's definitely closer on
that
on that
spectrum.
side of things. And this is just like, ha ha ha, poop. Am I right? Which is fun. It's just weird, especially saying this.
That's all we've seen.
Yeah, and Anthony, you know, it's not weird because he comes from Smosh, which was just an entirely comedy channel.
Yeah.
But now I associate him with like serious, heartfelt interviews.
Yeah, you're
So-
not
yeah,
relating to the
It's
comedy
like a change
side.
of space a little bit.
With characters that had names and clothes and personalities.
Oh, clothes.
Yeah, clothes. And I wanted them to be the wacky ones, the crazy ones. So I wanted them to be TheOdd1sOut. That's why the ones is plural, it's because it was multiple people.
How long have you been animating?
So I started comics in 2012. Then
8 years,
I watched
wow.
YouTube, and I started that in 2014.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
And you're already a famous YouTube animator celebrity.
Since 2014.
Maybe 3 years.
Since 2012, I think.
Can you describe your
Oh,
style of
only 3
animation?
years?
It's pretty simple. People don't call it animation because it's not colored.
Wait, it has to be colored to be animation?
Ooh.
Like anime.
There's so many rules.
Yeah,
I
it-
never realized how many
I-
rules there were for animation.
like we
it
said-
has to be colored. It has to be frame by frame. It can't just be a comic
Are
strip.
people very pedantic about what actually animation is? Because I know the closest thing that I've heard about this is sometimes like editors can be really pretentious or very like hardcore about different editing softwares and being like, oh, I do Final Cut X, oh, I do Premiere, oh, but they would never say like, oh, you're not an editor. They're just like, oh, you're garbage.
I mean, it's different content, I guess.
addicts. My style isn't really frame by frame. I don't lip sync because on YouTube you need to upload every so often. That's like something you need to do on YouTube.
I love Animal Crossing, and so I thought about Animal Crossing a lot when I was designing my character, like the little nose
Aw,
being a
it
little
looks like her.
My character itself is sort of like he's a devil dude. He's just, and like I sort of took inspiration from the show Adventure Time.
Why did you decide on your art style?
Back when I was first starting and I had characters with hair and clothes and personality, I would spend like hours drawing the hair, drawing the clothes,
Right.
and then
Not
I was
anymore.
like, no one cares. So what I ended up doing was taking multiple steps back and then going with just a super simplistic design
Bald.
and naked and no skin. You know.
Just
What
like
is your
like-
favorite part about being
That's really interesting.
That is interesting.
It's really because I guess it doesn't matter to me when I'm watching animations.
Well, because you're in it for the comedy, for
Yeah,
the jokes,
and the
for
personality.
humor. Yeah, you're not in it for like how good of an animation style.
What's interesting too is even then, even with this super simplistic like character design, the Odd1Out's videos. I remember like we watched his Subway series.
Yeah.
And he animated the subways super like in depth from what I remember. So like, okay, dude, maybe you're not doing your characters, but then you're just putting all that time into the backgrounds, right?
YouTube animator?
I'm doing something that I enjoy doing, and people enjoy it and are like, oh, this is great. And it's like, oh my god, thanks.
Oh, finishing a video.
The climax?
Yeah,
That moment when you get to the end
Yeah,
and you're like,
you post. Yeah,
it's out there!
exactly. And then I can just sit back and not have to worry about it ever again.
Honestly,
I
the
feel like they're
community is so
flirting.
nice.
And what is the most difficult part about being a YouTube animator?
It's really time consuming.
Just how much
Oh.
time things take.
It takes a lot of work.
Way more
There's-
than people think.
There
I
definitely
bet.
are times where just drawing every day for multiple hours can get very tedious and lonely, and you just think to yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I still here? Why do I keep doing what I do when I don't enjoy it? But then I finish the video, and then it's really good, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah!
Yeah.
How long does it take you to
It's interesting. I think especially like something that I've had to learn as I've gotten older is just because you like doing something doesn't mean you would like doing it for like 6 or 8 hours a day.
Yeah,
and
when it becomes your job, like sometimes just because you like it, you still have to force yourself to do it.
And it's like, oh man, I really love eating, I don't know, I love eating goldfish.
But
I love
that
them.
was your job.
But if I had to eat goldfish 8 hours a day, I would just want to jump out of this window. Seriously, right? Like,
yeah.
Animate a video from start to finish.
A month.
30 days.
Pretty much.
3 weeks to a month.
A month
Wow.
with a team of like 9 or 10 animators.
A month with a team of 9 or 10. Whoa.
I was like plowing myself into depression with how much I was working, and the videos would still look like and then I finally was like, okay, I'm not happy with anything. I should like hire some people to help, and then the videos started looking better.
You hired a team of people to make your life
crazy.
easier, to make animation go faster, but all you ended up doing was
Just making
make it more complicated.
basically making the quality go up, but not the speed that they're uploaded.
Can you run me through an average day?
I have a cat. My roommate has a cat. They're screaming at me to feed them, so that's how my day starts.
Feed me!
Please! We're starving! I'm really good at procrastinating. I tell myself
Me
as
too.
long as I work from 11 to 7, that's good. And it doesn't sound like I'm doing a lot of work. I swear
hard.
I'm doing so much work.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Do you do any extra?
that's something
That's
yeah.
like for writing too. Like writers, you just have to sit down and do it.
I've noticed that that's something pretty common when there's creative fields like an artist or a YouTuber.
Or painters don't
Yeah,
have
painters.
inspiration.
It's interesting. I wouldn't even go the inspiration angle but it's interesting because someone will be like, "Oh, what? You only work 7 hours a day?" Because you know, like with a 9 to 5,
11 to 7 is 8 hours a day.
You can't do math, Wesley. But regardless, right? Like, oh, you're saying you work so hard. That's an 8-hour day. You start at 11. You know.
8 hours of solid work.
That's
is
the
a lot.
difference to me. And we don't know if it's like solid work, to be fair. She may be taking some breaks. I hope she is, because that's not a conducive way to work. But oftentimes, like people who will work a 9 to 5, it's like there's some people who will work a 9 to 5 and it's super intense work the whole time. Then there's some people who will work a 9 to 5 and it's more like 4 or 5 hours of actual work. And the other time is like
Chatting with your coworkers.
yeah, that kind of thing. So I think it's interesting. You can't really know how hard or how much someone's working from their work schedule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it's good that she has a schedule because I think in a creative field it's incredibly hard
Oh
to stick
yeah,
with
man.
it.
That would be so hard.
I want to know how they get their inspiration. Like where do they go for that?
Stretches to keep your hand from cramping.
Yeah, so like this is just what I got online. Like you like do the little spider thing.
Yeah, you do this.
That reminds me of like that.
Or this.
Do some of these.
Or that.
I think we're ready to draw.
Do you do those stretches?
No, but I assume this is something, right?
I guess my hand just never cramps.
Your
so.
hand's never cramped?
When I was signing
He's born
books,
for this.
so I had to sign 6,000 books. That's when it cramped.
Yeah, it's hard to be famous.
Yeah, it sucks.
What was your reaction when your first video blew up?
My heart like sunk. I was just like, holy crap, this is happening.
Sunk.
Like, oh my god, my dream.
I was terrified.
Sunk.
You're scared?
I'm scared.
That's not the word I'd use. His heart sunk. You mean his...
Oh, my dream. It's happening. Oh no.
He's funny.
I was like, oh no, who are all these people? Why me kind of thing.
Yeah.
My video that blew up was my harassed at Chick-fil-A workplace harassment work video. And I was like, and there were so many like mean things in the comments. And of course, when you're new to YouTube, you're like, I'm gonna read every comment.
Of
like,
course. What's
don't
changed
do
in your
that.
life since
Stephanie
you
does
were
I do that.
a full-on celebrity?
But you guys are really nice. Just saying.
What? Celebrity?
Full-on celebrity.
My mom is so proud of me.
I moved to LA.
But did you need to be in LA
Honestly, no. Because like an animator, you can work from home. You can do it wherever. But like I have some friends, and my buddy Anthony's out here, so.
Are they friends at, like in real life?
They are now.
My voice cracked.
So you started going through puberty?
Yeah, it's a process.
I'm a lot more confident with myself. I don't know. I think my social skills have gotten better, kind of
I'd
thing.
say you're great.
Thanks.
She goes.
She's like, you're wrong, but thanks.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, I think your social skills are great. Thanks.
I mean, I would do that
think
too.
she's really funny.
I like her.
I have a few questions from fans.
Okay.
YouTube user Curly Feek asks me to give you a very normal handshake.
A very normal handshake.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is incredibly uncomfortable.
How long do we have to do this for it
She looks.
not normal anymore?
Mallory Luan wants to know how you feel about being in the most disliked video in the history of YouTube.
Oh, is it Rewind?
In my feelings challenge.
Well, Mallory, I want to ask you how it feels to not be a part of history.
It feels pretty great. People have been like overhyping what I did in it, so it feels cool to be in the most disliked video. But
oh, I remember those. She was in the part people liked because I'm pretty sure she like drew PewDiePie's chair into her segment, so everyone was like, "That thing sucks," but Jaiden Animation's dope.
I don't remember that detail.
I think that was what it was.
being considered the best part.
Because people claim that you got PewDiePie in the video.
Yeah, I did. They're like, okay,
you
we're gonna
remember
do
well.
the In My Feelings challenge. It was like, oh great. I gotta bring some memes because I don't think YouTube is gonna do them. But the thing that stuck to me was Felix's chair.
Yeah.
Like, can you do this meme?
What was YouTube's reaction when you submitted that?
I was really nervous because I was like, if they don't let me do this, then
You're not
I'm just in a cringy video.
I'm honestly just so glad to be there. And to be the most disliked video is like, we gotta be #1 in something, y'all.
All of them were
We
in
did
it.
it. We did it. Fortnite.
This is some like behind the scenes. I was gonna have iDubbbz's like sheep shirt, but they didn't let me have that. But they were fine with the chair.
I think they didn't know that was PewDiePie's chair.
I thought, like, oh, it's like red, like YouTube.
You got away with it. Draw me like
That's
one of
crazy.
your French girls.
Oh my goodness.
Is he gonna have hair? Because I feel like that's
He's
his
gonna
most
be naked
distinguishing,
and
like identifying.
bald.
Whoa, okay. Not gonna have clothes.
He's very comfortable with him.
They're also in their bedroom.
What you got? Oh!
I don't know.
It's actually kind of cool.
How fast she did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I love that they all are drawing the same pose, which is telling me that wasn't just artistic license by Jaiden, that Anthony was, in fact.
Posing. Actually posing.
It wasn't just a montage.
accurate anatomically.
That's
Look
really
at
cool.
that.
Oh.
Boobs.
I think
Boobs.
it's great. It's lifelike.
That's
Yeah, those are your
fantastic.
nipples.
Thanks for not shading them in like people usually do when they draw them.
Yeah.
Just by looking at me, do you think I'm good at drawing?
Well, judging by your shirt, no.
Well, you will be very happy to see that I have one of my animations that I made when I was 15 years old.
Oh.
Right here today.
Oh, I'm excited
brought
to
it?
see
I
it.
did.
What a good reaction.
Life's lesson number 1.
Life lesson number 1. I really got to take a piss.
Same.
My pants. That feels so much better.
Hey, this
Yeah.
is frame by frame.
Oh.
Clearly
Good
impressed.
smoke effect.
Holy this bowl looks delicious.
Uh-oh.
I love it. You can just tell you're 15.
I love this footstep.
Oh no.
Those are my real footsteps.
That's cool, he made it.
Foley. That's called Foley. Nice job.
I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. This is a masterpiece.
You like it?
Yeah, it's like brilliant.
If you had to rate that animation, what would your review be like?
It was made on a mouse, so already that's going to be a couple points dinged off.
Oh, you don't like the mouse.
Well, it's just that like I could tell that like, oh, you use the circle tool or the square tool.
See that, fart jokes are great.
Can you freestyle rap or sing about your own channel?
Hey, my name is James, and I'm here to say I like to draw in a major way. No, I cannot. Is what I'm saying.
Oh my God, Adam's programming something right now.
Yo,
so
my
charming.
name is Adam, and what's up, swiggity swiggity swag, subscribe
Why
to my
is this a
channel.
segment?
Gratada.
No. Can you?
My channel's really good. Look at it every day. That's right. Gonna go all the way.
She's not
Sub to
impressed.
him, please.
Sub to me, please. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Illy. I
She
think I
didn't get to
completely
rap.
understand the world of YouTube animation.
Yeah.
Thank you for
After
coming
sitting
out.
down with these incredibly talented and kind-hearted animators, I have zero doubt what one of my favorite communities is. On
This is
YouTube.
very
It
dramatic.
reminds
I
me of the
know, that's
Reddit-
kind of what I felt too. I was like, the intro, it felt like his other more dramatic videos.
No.
The outro feels like his other more dramatic videos.
But
and this
not
the
the
middle
middle.
was like nothing.
Chaos.
is on YouTube before everything was so dramatic and intense, when people were more supportive of one another. Seriously, do yourself a favor and subscribe to all these talented animators in this episode.
Everything
and
I've
find
watched
some new ones
by them,
struggling
I've
to find
loved.
an
Yeah,
audience
same.
as well.
They're very,
See you later.
very
Bye,
cool.
guys. Press the like.
And wear your
Oh.
seatbelt.
Wear your seatbelt.
Yeah,
Life
wear your
advice.
seatbelt. That's important.
That
was way different than I was expecting, but I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
But I was like so ready to learn so much and get like a heartfelt And we kind of did a couple times, but then he would jump to a joke so quickly.
I know. That was... Is this one of his earlier videos?
Yeah, it's actually one of the earlier in this series, I believe. It's from 2019.
There's still stuff left.
Oh, okay. Well...
Seatbelt.
Wesley.
I'm drawing some words, so subscribe to my channel, please. I'm desperate.
Perfect.
So that's not how you spell desperate, is it?
No.
Oh, wow.
That is not how you spell it.
No.
Desperate.
I think that is.
They had really good chemistry.
Yeah,
like
they were
those
super
two.
funny. Are they actually friends?
They must... I
Maybe?
don't know. Maybe they are now.
I don't know. They should collaborate on something.
That was fun, though. I enjoyed that. And I'm wondering... So we don't know if this is one of his earlier videos or not.
I know this was from a while ago. It was from, like, January of 2019, I think.
Okay.
So, I don't know where it stacks up in the I Spent a Day With series.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure when that series actually started, but it was definitely older than some of the other I Spent a Day With series that we've reacted to. So, can you guys tell us, did they get more serious as they went on? Because like we were saying...
Or are you guys just recommending the serious ones to us?
Even the Faceless YouTuber one was, I mean...
Yeah.
Pretty serious. It had more joking in it than the DID one, obviously.
Or
right?
he just knows his audience, like knows the subject matter. He's like they're comedy animators.
But the Faceless YouTuber guys are kind of. I mean, Swagger Souls is a comedy guy too.
No. Let us know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this, obviously, let us know what other stuff is out there that we're missing that you want us to react to.
They're gonna be like, I want y'all to react to a dictionary so you can get some words out. Because I was like, you could tell it's been a while because we filmed so many of the reactions in the same day.
Yeah,
we're so rusty. We're like, subscribe.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time. If you're new here, subscribe and stuff, and come and hang out with us. We might be disappearing for a few days.
Yeah. This is the first video. We're usually super regular, but then we're gonna have a baby, so then we're not sure.
Yeah, we don't know how that works.
But that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and notifications on down below. I'm Wesley.
I'm Stephanie.
And we'll see you guys next time. Hasta.
Bye.
Maybe mañana if we have a baby. Maybe out.